Minecraft is many things. It's a game beyond recognition. From its iconic characters, its comprehensive story, and the abundantly infinite possibilities, it is a beautiful game in many ways. But it's not perfect. Truthfully, I think that imperfections are what keep the game going. The flaws, the lack of detail, it doesn't take away from the experience in many ways. People still love the classic retro games of the 80s for a reason, and it isn't the graphics. But Minecraft, it's got issues, and I want to talk about them. Not a critique, not a review, a conversation. This is a conversation about modern Minecraft. As with many games, the soundtrack of Minecraft is iconic. Well, at least it was. Yeah, I'm not sorry to say that I find the music of Lena Raine to be below par. I'm not an expert in music theory, nor am I a professional composer, but I know what my ears like, and they don't like this soundtrack that much. It's something you're just gonna have to deal with. But I did want to talk about the music of C418 for another reason. You see, long ago I had planned a typical video of mine where I praise C418 and bash on Lena Raine, and truthfully, I never knew how to finish that video. It was like trying to make a story out of a footnote. Possible, but not exactly interesting. And truthfully, that's what many Minecraft videos over 20 minutes are for me, regurgitating ideas into different words and hoping that some of them will land with the audience. Why do you think that my most popular videos are underneath 10 minutes long? I say what I have to say and leave the rest up to the viewer, to think, to comment, and share with others. And I think that C418 understood that. Ripping a page straight from the video that I never made, I want to take a look at a quote from C418 during an interview. When asked about limitations with the sound engine that he was working with at the time, C418 had this to say. Yeah, one of the things that we really can't figure out is what a player is doing. Is the player in a cave or is he in a house that he made himself? So I decided to basically have music that doesn't really explain anything. It doesn't say if it's battle or if it's night, generic music, but still kind of unique and different. This, I think, single-handedly shows the differences between the two artists. C418 knew there was a limitation to the game, and therefore his music should align to those limits while not seeing it as a restriction. The music itself doesn't care what you're doing. It's odd, some would say not fitting, and in a sense, it's working on top of itself rather than on the gameplay. But that's what makes it work at the same time. And I think that is why many people to this day, consciously or subconsciously, nostalgia or no nostalgia, young or old, new or once, context or no context, that is why they'll listen to the music of C418 and understand that he understood something that we didn't, and he understood something that Minecraft today simply isn't. As with many game titles, Minecraft has undergone various changes between then and now, but the biggest one I feel most people forget is inspiration. You see, Notch, the creator of Minecraft, always inspired from something, adding skeletons and zombies because they reminded him of the games that he grew up playing, adding the creeper because he got the inspiration from a simple accident while coding. And I think this is something that, once again, modern Minecraft simply isn't. We got the Warden because Mojang felt the game needed an extended vague lore and extensive gameplay mechanics. We got quite possibly the biggest change of all, the new textures of the game, because Mojang felt the game needed an extended separation from its origins. The old pixelated textures, which were ugly, were once again inspired from Notch's childhood as he used to play old school RPG dungeon crawler games. The old textures were inspired, but nowadays Minecraft doesn't really need that. Not anymore, not for the brand, not for the game, not for Minecraft. With many things in this world, time is one that will never be stopped. For many, it's a force to be reckoned with or accepted as normality. The clock of death starts only at the dawn of birth. And with Minecraft, I think it's a warming thing to see the game that we once knew, now new and handed over to the next king of creativity. It may not be the same, but truthfully, we all knew that it would never be. But then again, it doesn't have to be. Minecraft isn't Minecraft, which is to say that although it shares a name, idea, code, creators, and community, I think that from all this, we've truly come close to seeing the answer to the ship of Theseus. We are closer and closer to the final planks of rotting wood being pulled out, and I think soon the answer will come. What is old Minecraft? It's a very popular and worn down question with a comprehensive answer that boils down to nostalgia. But what I'm interested in is, what is new Minecraft? And what does it have to offer that the game that it once was doesn't now?